available, and here comes, speaking of king of the concession stand matches, man who was involved in that one that we just saw a little bit earlier, the king, Jerry Lawler.
You know what? I cannot believe this. I mean, here, you're right. You show probably one of the most classic pieces of footage ever in the history of the USWA, and who does it involve? Me and superstar Bill Dundee.
Yes.
Right?
That's right.
And here just a few minutes ago, you see one of the biggest travesties that's ever taken place in the USWA. Bill Superstar Dundee gets cheated, and all of a sudden they just say he's out of the USWA, and nobody's even mentioned. You're not even talking about it.
Why?
It's just like, oh, okay, Bill, you're gone. So long, goodbye. That's it. Let's talk about the big concession stand. We're going to throw ketchup on each other. Big deal. Who cares about that? Everybody knows I'm the king. I'm the king of concession stand battles. I'm the king of wrestling. I'm the king of everything. So there's no doubt who's going to win that match, Dave Brown. I want to talk about what's going to happen right now about this situation with Bill Superstar Dundee. He and I are the tag team champions.
Well, apparently not anymore, because he's gone. I don't know what that means for the tag belts. That's for the committee to decide, not for me. No. But I would say, as of right now, you're not a tag team champion.
Well, let me just say this. As of right now, if Wolfie D is in the back, which I'm sure he is, if he's got any guts, Wolfie D, come out here for just a minute and face me, because I got something I want to say to you, punk. You're the one that should be gone from the USWA. You and your little partner, Jamie Dundee. Neither one of you need to be here. As a matter of fact, neither one of you should have ever been in professional wrestling, because all you are, you got the right names with cyberpunks, because all they are, Dave, is a couple of punks, a couple of street punks who... Yeah, come here, Wolfie D.
Cyberpunk Fire is coming out here. Headed this way, already victorious and causing Bill Dundee to be gone.
Now, let me just say this right now. I've had just about all I'm going to take of you, Wolfie. You can wear that stupid mask, because it is an improvement to cover up that ugly face of yours. But everybody knows who you are. Everybody knows the kind of stunts you pull. Now, let me just pull one of my own right now. You were supposed to wrestle Bill Dundee. Everybody's saying now Dundee's gone Monday night. Well, I'll tell you what. You got an opponent. You're looking at him right now. And I'll tell you what I'll do. Tell you what I'll do. Let's make it an interesting little side bet. I can tell by your threads you're a little lacking on the money department. So what I'm willing to do is I'll put up $1,000 cash. I know you've probably never seen that much money, Wolfie, but $1,000 cash, and all you got to do is sign your name on the dotted line that if you get beat, you leave the USWA. What about it, huh? Come on. Bill Dundee came out here and did it for nothing.
Lawler.
What do you mean no? What do you mean? So I guess you want this jerk here masquerading as something that he's not? Huh? I want to expose him for what he is, Wolfie D, and then join your little partner, Jamie, wherever it is you're going to.
Let me tell you something, Lawler. I don't understand your change of attitude as of late. You see, I've always gotten along with you. You've always been a real nice guy, yeah. But lately, for some reason, you've teamed up with that Bill Dundee. Lawler, you know what he did to me. You know he pulled a knife. And I can't believe you're condoning that. That's really sickening to know that the king has lowered himself to that.
No, I'm not condoning it.
And let me tell you something else. Your $1,000 don't mean nothing to me. You got that? $1,000 ain't nothing. I don't need it.
Is that right?
That's right.
So in other words, what you're really saying is, you're yellow. You're a coward. You're afraid. You know that if you get in the ring with me, you're going to get beat. If not, if you were confident that you were going to win, you'd go ahead and agree and pick yourself up an easy $1,000. But you know that anytime you win a match, it's a fluke. You and Jamie Dundee, anytime you ever won a match, it was a fluke. You have Randy Hales, just watching over you guys. He's got you under his wing. He's going to pick your opponents for you. Well, he can't pick your opponent this time. And as far as respect for you and getting along with you, no, I got along with Bill Superstar Dundee. We were the best tag team that's ever set foot in any ring in this area. We always have been. We always will be. You and Jamie Dundee come along and you try to copy us. That's all you are. But you're nothing but cheap imitations. Look at you. Just take a look at you. Don't turn sideways because I won't be able to see you. But everybody take a look at this. Hey, you want to call yourself a professional wrestler? I mean, you're so skinny, you could swim in a garden hose. You know, if I put a nickel on top of your head right now, you'd look like a nail. I don't have any respect for you, and I have even less for Jamie, because you're both a couple of punks, and you shouldn't even be in my business. Do you understand that? Now, I'll tell you what. Let's sweeten the pot. $2,500. You ever seen $2,500? $2,500 cash money. Sign your name on the line. What about it?
You know what? Why don't you dig just a little bit deeper? You got anything else in there? You got anything else? Why don't you dig a little deeper? Come on. Come on.
Believe me, pal, I can dig deep. $5,000. $5,000. I guarantee you. Let me tell you something. I heard about you, Wolfie. I heard you, and when your mother was running around here one time, just to get money to get her to and from these towns, you had to go down to the bank and draw out your whole life savings. And they said, how do you want it, heads or tails? So let me tell you something. $5,000 is a lot of money, punk. You got an opportunity to get it.
$5,000 is a lot of money. There's no doubt about that. But it's loser leave town on your part, too.
You know what, Lawler? You're sitting here making all these little funny jokes, and you're going into this like it's a big comedy, right? Well, let me tell you something.
I can't help but laughing when I look at you.
I'm going to take your challenge, and I'm going to take your $5,000 from you this Monday night. See, when I go into a match, I don't go into a match thinking that I'm going against the King and that the King's been in more matches than me and the King's won more matches and he's been around a lot longer. I look at it like this. I'm young, I'm coming up, I got a lot to gain by beating you, and I ain't got nothing to lose. So, Jerry Lawler, I'm taking your money, and come Monday night, everybody's going to see why I am destined to be a superstar, brother.
Well, they better see you quick, because they won't see you after Monday night, because you will be out of the USWA. Write that down in your little book, Dave.
That's going to be the match. It's going to be Cyberpunk Fire against Lawler. $5,000 against Cyberpunk, leaving the USWA. Man, we'll be back. Still got the Unified World title match to go. Don't you leave.